All right, first and foremost, I give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Bahashim, Kakadash, and double most apostle Ezra GMS. And salutation to your brother, pushing word with truth and sincere for corners. I'm the brother Tysman for GMS Mississippi Camp. I'm gonna do a quick lesson tonight. And basically, this Jake, he probably like Northern Kingdom, like is. Basically, why he left Christianity. It's basically why he left the church, and he said he found his Israelite identity. And basically, he gonna name the three things why he left. And most men not in church anyway, though. Men stop going to church. Why? Because these preachers, they it's all about, I don't know the word. They put they try to please the church, not the church. They try to please the women. Really, that's what they do. Why? Because they want these tights. Cause I guess if you look at look at every church, it's more women in church than men, right? And women, they believe everything he say. Everything the preacher say, they believe every damn thing he say. Huh? Everything he say, they believe it. And same time, they don't push the real doctrine of Yahweh Shai. They don't even push the names, right? But I'm gonna play the quick video
About what the Bible actually says. Here are the three biggest reasons that I left the church and specifically what they got wrong. First is telling me that the law was done away with, right? Every single pastor that I listened to, went to, every church I went to, they told me that the law was done away with, the Sabbath you didn't have to keep, don't have to keep the dietary laws, or that all those things were only meant for Jews, which doesn't make sense because Israel was made up of 12 tribes and Judah was just one tribe. But the Messiah himself said and continually reassured people that he did not come to do away with the law, he came to fulfill it. But that word fulfill does not mean erase or do away with. It means to complete, to live out perfectly. Which in fact he did. And if we're told to walk as Messiah walks, why was the church telling me not to keep the law? Telling me to stay away from it as much as possible. Second reason was the celebration of worldly pagan holidays, but over God's actual holy feast days. Right? Christmas, Easter, literally found nowhere in scripture. These are actually rebranded pagan festivals adopted by the early church to make Christianity appealing to the pagans without actually surrendering to God and how he wants us to live. I know people like to say that, oh, it's okay now because it's all about Jesus, right? This is exactly the reason Israel was punished when it came to the golden calf. They took all their gold and made this idol and said that this is our God who led us out of the land of Egypt. It's like how Christians say that December 25th is a day that they choose to celebrate his birth even though they were never told to in scripture, and actually told to reject the traditions of men. The third and probably the biggest thing they got wrong was separating the church from the biblical nation of Israel. Specifically in Acts chapter 7 verse 38 is that Israel was always referred to as the congregation, also known as the ecclesia or the assembly, church. You will never find the church being referred to as the Christian church or any denomination in any form of the religion of Christianity. It is completely illogical to assume that God cares about you wanting to be a true Christian. He never commanded that. Matter of fact, in Galatians chapter 3 verse 29, Paul literally tells us believers in Messiah are made into the seed of Abraham, Hebrew Israelites, according to the first promise that he ever made. And this is why I stopped following Christianity and started following the way that Messiah himself walked, the way the apostles taught, the way that honors the Sabbath, keeps his laws, eats biblically clean, and overall just obeying the Most High, not from religion, not from tradition, just scripture. Not even about being perfect, it's just about being called to something deeper in your relationship with him. I can promise you, when you align your life with his commands, your health, your faith, your relationships, all of it begins to transform because his commands are not hard to do and therefore are good always. So yeah, hope this helps. Stay blessed. I was a Christian for
and that's what it is. So people finally waking up and they seeing going to churches like the scripture said. Let me get that in. Let me get that in. Is it Hebrews? Let me see Hebrews. No. Where's it at? Slack, yeah, I'm trying to finish. What's it? No, it should be X. Oh, Slack, it's X. It should be X. Is it X is 7? Temples. Slack, yeah, temples. All right, this X 7 and 48. It's how it be. The Most High do it not in timbers made with hands, as said the prophets. All right. So you go to church. There's no truth in this church, in these churches, man. No, they don't teach. Like I said, they don't teach you the name of Yahweh and Yahushua. Yes, yes, in the laws. You supposed to keep the law to your best ability. All right. I know we not keep the laws perfect, but the laws that you can do, like not eat pork, shrimp, lobster, all that bullshit the Lord said don't eat. You can keep that, and you can keep the Sabbath to your best ability too. Cause I know some brothers got to work. Now, if you can do that, do it. All right. You know, cause Sabbath, you ain't gonna have you ain't gotta go out party or have sex on your Sabbath. You can do that. Like clothing. Um, I know, cause we in captivity. I know everybody clothes ain't gonna be 100% cotton. No match fit. No, you understand that. And we got to eat. They cook the food and different meats. We know that. But the laws you can keep to your best ability. But the Most High do not dwell in these churches, man. Because there's no truth in them churches, man. Man, there's no truth in this place. All right, let me get that in Hosea. Hosea 4 and 1. I said, hear the words of Yahweh Bashem Shai, ye children of Israel. For Yahweh Bashem Shai had a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there's no truth, no mercy, no knowledge of Yahweh Bashem Shai in his land. See? There's no actually truth, how the Lord really get down, what he's about. So that's why he said he went to find his it's like identity. But guess what? Oh, in GMS, we tell you how the Lord really get down and what's he about. All right? The apostle don't sugarcoat nothing. All right? They tell you everything they know. Teach us everything they know. All right? We not like the other. We not like the other. Like these churches, you know, they what they do. Like Joe Osteen, like basically send him $25 so he can pray for you. No, we don't do that. Or it's like him. I'm gonna give you for a breakdown. You gotta pay some money. Come on, man. We don't do that, man. For a breakdown, $20-some. No, we don't do that, man. All right. But these churches here, this is all they want, and this is what a lot of people want. They don't want the truth. They want this, man. Because when you tell you how the Lord really get down, what he expect from you, people think this is bad or it's strict or it's make you slavery. No, the Lord done everything right to make sure we good. All right. Get this in. But this what our people want though, and these preachers don't mind doing it either. This is Isaiah 30 and 10. No, start 9. Isaiah 30 and 9. This is a rebellious people Allowing children that hate to hear the law of Yahweh Shah. See, we say, he said, they told me you can't keep the laws. They working on pagan holidays. What is it? He said something else too. Something else, I don't know exactly what he said. I forgot. But they don't hear the law of Yahweh Shah. But then the preachers do this for. Verse 10, which say to the seer, see not, and to the prophets. Prophets not us right things. They don't want to hear the right things now. About don't celebrate Christmas. Don't be no Thanksgiving. All them pagans don't do that. Like that pastor over there, that church, Philip guy, he telling people to celebrate Christmas, put a tree up. He telling you to do that. But according to scripture, that tree must be up. Young people worshiping them pagan holidays. No idols or nothing. Cause that's first commandment. Don't have any gods before me. And them idols are gods, man. Back in scripture. Which say to the seer, see not, and to the prophets. Prophets us not unto a righteous thing. Speak to us smooth thing. Prophesy and deceit. And that's exactly what they're doing. Prophesy and deceit, man. And they love preaching that prosperity doctrine. Oh, the Lord gonna give you this, and next year you're gonna have that big house, this and this. No, they got their big ass house. They got all the cars. They living good, while the people still out struggling. Alright? You're supposed to keep the law to your best ability, man. You're supposed to do this for the Lord. You're supposed to eat eat that food. Alright? This is an Ecclesiastes and 12 and 13. It said, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh Basham Shai. And guess what? There's no fear in the churches. And that's the biggest thing, though. Because you're supposed to fear the Lord. Let me get that Proverbs. All right. Right quick. Let me see. Proverbs. This Proverbs 1 and 7. Fear Yahweh Basham Shai is the beginning of knowledge. If you fear the Lord, you'll do what it takes to not to go against the Lord. Don't do that. Don't eat this. Don't worship that. Don't do that. If you don't, there's no fear. The fear gone. All right. Verse 7 again. It said, fear Yahweh Shai is the beginning of wisdom, but the fool despise wisdom and instruction. And a lot of people do despise wisdom and instruction. That's why Lord come back. He don't gonna serve. He don't gonna save the 1/3. The 2/3 got to go. All right. Back in the scripture, Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. It's a let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh Shah and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. All right. This is what we're supposed to do. Fear Lord, keep his commandments to your best ability. All right. And Jake got to get that out of them churches, man. Cause that shit is all full of women. Cause women gonna fall for that. Cause he's saying Jesus this, Jesus that, and they love JC now. JC can't do wrong. They're supposed to fear Yahweh Shai and keep coming to the best you build them, man. It's all about, man. Alright? Yeah, they all living. And we see hey, the Christianity is it's on the last leg like Esau on the last leg, man. All right, cause the doctrine pushing through the power of spirit Yahweh Shai, hey, it's on people's head. They can't stop talking about it. Can't stop thinking about it. You got people making a video about us. We know this is the doctrine the Lord said should go across the whole world. Then the end shall come. All right. This is a doctrine, and with that, the brothers should stay strong. We almost home. Y'all praises and glory to Yahweh Bahashem Yabashah, Bahashem Bakakwadash, and double unto Apostle Edwards GMS, and salutations to your brother, put you wherever truth and sincerity shall one.